Literally just punching at each other. It's okay.
Let's go.
I'm literally just watching you guys just jump the hell out of whoever that comes.
Oh my god. That shit was lethal.
Yeah! Hey, what is going on, y'all? It is your boy Xeno Martinez here, back again with another build video. And of course, it's a combat healer build video because if you have been watching my streams or even linking up with me, you already know I am not about to support type heals, okay? You want me to heal? I'm definitely like Liza Minnelli. I am here for all the smoke, and the backhanded explosion I feel has just opened up so many doors in regards to possibilities for what you can do as a healer in Shinobi Striker. Previously, I felt like we were really just stuck using one or two builds, but now with this weapon, there are just so many different jutsus and combinations that we could come up with, and I am just having too much fun. So with that being said, let's get into the build video. Here we go. The first jutsu in our lineup is of course Tsukuyomi, which y'all already know is one of my favorite jutsus in the game. Following that, I'm finally including Limbo in my combat healer build videos. I know that I have been definitely rocking Thunder Blast a great deal, but today I'm finally using Limbo. And for our secret technique, we are using Izanami. Now, both of these jutsus are available through the Itachi as well as the Madara DLCs. For Ninja 2, we are using one of my favorite ninja tools in the game for the healer class, and that is a seal tag. Now, as far as our clothing stats, we are running two sets of stats. The first one has First Blood, Armed and Dangerous with Unbending Will, but our second set of stats include Reckless Charge, Robust Fighter, and 1 in a Million. But my recommendation is, if you want, you can also run Battle Hardened to ensure you gain some health after killing your opponents. Now, as far as how the build works, I want to remind everyone that seal tags into Tsukuyomi is an unsubbable combo, as well as Tsukuyomi into Limbo is also unsubbable. So how does it work? So what you want to do is you want to throw the seal tag. Once your opponents hit the ground, pop them with Tsukuyomi. Then basically, if you want, you can wait a second, pop Limbo, then launch Limbo once you see that Tsukuyomi has ended. That will activate the clones to target your opponent. And then if you want, you can also throw some seal tags to finish them off if the health is low enough. Now, one of the cool things is that if you don't want to use a seal tag, you can also still combo with Tsukuyomi as long as you land it into Limbo, and then also use that opportunity to throw a seal tag if you want to do some additional damage. If the opponents are low enough, it will end up killing them. If not, it'll still make them unsolvable, allowing you an opportunity to be able to do a stun attack. One of the reasons why I love using the seal tag is not only because its tracking when you're far away from your opponents is pretty insane, but in addition to that, one of the benefits of the seal tag is that when you do hit your opponents with it, they temporarily do not have the ability to sub, which is one of the reasons why it's such a great combo with Tsukuyomi. In addition to that, the seal tags do have the ability to take your opponents out of hyper armor moves such as Majestic, Lightning Lariat, and even Hazan Strike. One of the key things to keep in mind about the Limbo ninjutsu is that it does not track your opponents, but rather you. So what do I mean by that? So essentially what you can see from this clip is that your Limbo clones will launch in the direction in which you are facing upon activation. If you want them to track your opponents, then essentially what you need to do is you need to charge at your opponents and then launch the Limbo clones so that way they can follow you and essentially hit your opponents upon reaching you. Unfortunately, I'm not too sure what the range is for this ninjutsu, but based on experience, I'm assuming that it's short to mid range. So you want to keep that in mind when utilizing it in 4v4 or even survival mode situations. Something else to consider is that your Limbo clones are nearly invisible to your opponents. So popping Limbo is a good way in which you could set up a trap for an opponent who is being aggressive and trying to charge at you. But I also want to highlight that your Limbo clones will automatically activate and hit any opponents that end up within its range. So if you are trying to target another opponent, Just be mindful there's a very strong possibility that if someone else is trying to third party you or hit you from the side or hit you from behind, that they may end up actually getting hit by the ninjutsu instead. Well, that's it for today's build video, y'all. Please let me know what you all think about this build in the comments below, and stick around to watch a compilation of clips that I got using this build with my friends in 4v4 situations. Unfortunately, I did not use this build in the pit, but definitely based on experience, I do see that it can be used in all game modes at this point. So let's get into it.